Guys, today I've got my lovely assistant, my beautiful wife, Faithy, here this fun day. Just talking about something that she used to really struggle with, that with an increase of her strength and some focus on the proper form, she's corrected it, right? So what is that? It's something that I see a lot on the back squat. It's where Faithy here is going to get underneath the bar. She's going to get in the back squat position for me. And she's going to come up and she's going to step back. So demoing incorrectly, what we see often is where someone will go down to the proper depth pretty well, but then when they come up, their butt hikes back and then they straighten out. Let's do another one for me, please. The butt comes up. Yes, exactly. Where we kind of go from a squat to a deadlift, we put a lot of strain on the low back. But what we want to see instead is to be able to go down slowly and keep that chest tall and come back up. That's it. I want a bit slower on the way down, full depth. Keep the chest tall and back up. Thank you. You can rack it. So you saw the bit of a problem that we had, right, with the butt coming up. And I've read different things about this, and what I liked best was that it wasn't necessarily poor hip mobility. Faith has great hip mobility, though, so it wasn't that was causing her to do that. Her ankle mobility is great. What it actually was a quad weakness, where someone goes to the bottom and the quads aren't very strong. So it's like, well, what can I do here? I can put my butt back to make it so my glutes and my hips and my hamstrings take on more of the work, and then I stand up straight, right? So it's the body just compensating for that quad weakness. So what can we do about that? I will show you in this video coming up right now. Yeah. All right, guys, so here we go. So I find a lot of people, they jump to the back squat prematurely where they maybe haven't quite earned it yet, per se, and then they're loading up plates, so they're able to go down and up, but the quads aren't really working the way we want. We're putting too much stress on the low back, and eventually we'll probably have some injury happening. If I see that kind of hip hike butt thing happening for a member of mine, what I generally do is I put them in this position, a more narrow stance on a slant board. We can go body weight only for sure. It depends on the level of the individual. Faith here is getting super jacked, so I've got her with a 20-pound dumbbell in a goblet position. And what I get them to work on is to go down slowly, allowing those knees to come forward, which you can do now. Yeah, keeping the chest tall, she returns to the starting position. And then back down slowly, butt deep, up. Yes, let's do a few more of these, please. That's it, up. See how she's keeping that torso angle really beautiful, the chest forward. What generally happens on these at first is someone will go down, but then when they come up, their butt, they'll go that way, and then they'll come up, which shows they still haven't earned it, right? They're compensating for the quads. So again, I start with maybe body weight, adjusting the depth as I see fit. But eventually when someone, let's do just a couple more for me, please, Faith. When someone can go down and up, keeping that torso, not loading up their low back, one more, please, right? Now I know their quads are working the way they should, and they're probably ready for a back squat. Let me know what you think about that. Thanks for tuning in. And give it up for Faithy.